I'm going the distance. I don't sing very well, but that never stopped me before from doing anything. What's up, everybody? NintendoLP back with some more Kirby's Epic Yarn. And once again, we are racing the lovely and talented Mara. Yes, and slow, the very slow, the lovely and talented, but not fleet-footed Mara. And this one's gonna be a little tricky because we can't get off to a good fast start because we have to go through the doorway and we have to go through these nutcrackers who are stomping their feet. It's like, get away from me, soldiers, just let me go. Alright, so Mara, she's still behind us because, like I said, she's not very fast. She's no Jackie Jonah Cussy, and that's just a fun name to say. I just like to say Jackie. Like, it's a name, I guess it's short in that case for like Jacqueline maybe when it's a girl's name, but when it's a boy's name it's like Jack. It's just a fun name to say either way. If you're a boy, it's fun for a boy and a girl. It's Slinky. Slinky, it's Slinky. Slinky's a wonderful toy. It's almost as good of a toy as a rubber duck. Which you guys probably thought, like, why did I take all of that time to pull the rubber ducky down the hill? Wouldn't it have been faster, NintendoLP, to just drive down the hill in Car Kirby? But then you'd have got to the bottom of that hill and said, oh, I can't jump that high. I should have got the rubber ducky. So now you know the method to my madness. I'm always thinking like 2 or 3 steps ahead of you. So all this crazy stuff that I've been saying, it probably doesn't make sense to you right now. But like, give it a while. Give it like 10,000 years and it'll make perfect sense. It'll be the key to understanding the existence of man. It'll unlock everything for you. So they should like preserve this Let's Play in the Smithsonian or something. Because one of these days, it's gonna be our only hope. Alright, so Mushroom Run, and I'm already off to a bizarre start, being crazy. We gotta race Mara, and we gotta bounce on mushrooms. A mushroom race? Like, what is this? Like, who can get high first? Oh no, we're losing! We will not lose to the likes of Mara. Come on, she's gotta be getting tired somewhere. Oh, there she is. She got the psychedelic shroom. Alright, so hop on the Pringles. This is the part that kind of can slow me down sometimes, because I'm like, I don't know if I can make it, but then yes, I can make it. Alright, let's bounce some more while Mara catches her breath, because she got one look at me, wearing nothing but my Meta Knight boxer shorts, and it took her breath away. She was like, oh my gosh, that boy is smoking. Alright, so once again, we have one, because all I do is win no matter what, and I gotta stop singing. Like, seriously, I have to. It's like, it's becoming obnoxious even to myself. Do you ever, like, you probably don't, but do you ever, like, annoy yourself? Like, you're just like, shut up, and you're like, no, you can't get rid of yourself. Like, if you have an annoying friend, you can just say, get out of my house, or you can just leave yourself. But if you're annoying yourself, you're kind of stuck with yourself until you can, like, work it out with yourself. And yeah, that made perfect sense. It will in a couple centuries, so don't judge me. Alright, so we're back at Ice Cream Land. This is gonna make me so fat. Just like, this is like 3,000 calories just watching this level. Imagine actually playing this level. You like gain 50 pounds just playing this level because it's so delicious looking. But that's why I have to do jumping jacks after every Let's Play. So if you ever hear me, like I'm in the middle of commentary and I'm a little bit out of breath, just know it's because I'm doing my jumping jacks. I gotta stay in shape to do Let's Plays because you can't be like a slacker. Like other sports like baseball. Have you seen some of these baseball pitchers? They're all fat, but you can't get away with that doing a Let's Play. You have to have like ripped, muscular tone. You have to have six-pack abs and be like almost an Olympic athlete because that's what Let's Plays require. You have to have a lot of stamina, a lot of skill, a lot of endurance, the ability to just spout random nonsense for almost... Oh, Mara! Mara, what were you doing, honey? We were going the wrong way. You could have flown directly up there and won that race. What were you doing? She was like following after us and we were going the wrong way. We like faked her out. She didn't know where the finish line was. But it was right there for you, girl. You had it. That was your shot. And you know, you only get one shot. Just like Eminem said, so... Now you missed your shot. You'll just have to, like, sit around with vomit on your sweater already. Alright, enough of that. Nobody wants to hear about songs from 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 5 years ago. We only care about stuff that is current. Because I don't care about old stuff. I'm not old school. I live for the moment. And if stuff didn't happen in the last 24 hours, it's old to me. And I don't care about it. Alright, I tried to wrap up Mara there, I think. I was like, come back here, you're too fast. Alright, so we're back in Music Land. I'm not even going to tell you anything embarrassing I do about music because, okay, this one time in band, I tried to mate with the trumpet. Alright, now somebody's out there's gonna try it. They're gonna be like, really? I play trumpet? Maybe? You think it'll work? Don't try that at home. Like, some kid's gonna be stuck in the ER and be like, what happened, son? And be like, I was watching this Let's Play on NinBuzz. This guy suggested it. I thought, hey, what the heck? I'll give it a go. Yeah. I've said before, like, this Let's Play should come with, like, a parental advisory warning. Like, do not listen to this guy. He's trying to ruin your life. Alright, where is Mara? She's, like, nowhere to be seen. She went the long way. I was taking the shortcuts. I don't know what she was doing. She was on a sightseeing tour. She was trying to get, like, Beethoven's autograph or something. She thought he was going to be there. He's not there. He's dead. You have to, like, go up to heaven if you want his autograph, or maybe you got to go to the other place. I don't know what Beethoven did in his life. I don't want to make, like, assumptions about Beethoven. He might have been, like, throwing puppies out the window, in which case, I do not advocate that. Throwing puppies out the window, it's just wrong. Can I get an amen, America? Alright, I love when, like, people say something like everybody's gonna support just to get a cheap applause. They're like, it's wrong to kick a kitten. And everybody's like, yeah? And they're like, yeah, agree with me. Some people just, like, won't say anything to get somebody to agree with them, I guess. I don't know. Why'd I have to bring puppies and kittens into this Let's Play? Now I can't get their adorable images out of my face. I'm thinking about, like, one of those little posters that just has a little kitten, and it's just like, hang in there, pal. And I'm like, I will, little kitten. You have motivated me to get attacked by a swordfish, I guess. Alright, but I'm gonna hang in there, because my little kitten poster told me to do so. And I don't know why I just went up there. It'd probably been faster to just keep going right. But I needed some beads, because I hadn't got beads in a long time. Alright, so not gonna worry about going down there. I'm just gonna get to the goal. And Mara, we're just gonna, like, throw the success above your face. Because you're crying, and we don't want to see all that jibba-jabba. We don't have time for that. Save the waterworks for someone who cares. Because we're Kirby. We're cold-hearted. We've seen you cry for too long. We're just numb to it now. We're just like, there's Mara. She's crying. She's having a hissy fit. Alright, maybe I should actually mention one of the fabrics. It's the baby blue dot fabric. Ah, it's Blue's Clues. It's Blue and he is a baby. It's the first time we ever met Steve. And Blue just skidooed right out of her book. That was amazing. That'd be, like, cool. Like, my dog never played any games with me. Like, my dog would play fetch, but we never, like, went on cool treasure hunts and stuff like that and jumped inside books. What's wrong with my dog? Slacker? Oh, it was a real dog, not a cartoon dog, and real dogs can't do that stuff. Oh, well, sorry. I love you, dog. My dog is sadly right now in heaven with Beethoven, I guess, because Beethoven needed a dog, so he stole mine. No. My dog lived a long time, so I can't be too sad about it now. She lived to be like 90 years old. Like human years, not like dog years. It was crazy. And she got hit by a car, though. That's not what killed her, though. Like, when she got hit by a car, it, like, didn't even phase her. She, like, laid down on the ground for, like, a second or two, and then she got up, and no joke, like, walked around to the passenger, or not the passenger, the driver's side door, because the dude who did it was, like, still there in the middle of the road. He, like, just stopped his car, but he didn't get out yet. So she just, like, walked around to the driver's side and, like, gave the dude a look, and she was just like, not cool, man. Not cool. And then, like, that was it. And then she just, like, walked back into the yard like nothing happened. So I was like, man, my dog's a trooper right there. Yeah, nothing phases her. She's like Goku, like, remember, like, on the little Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, and it was like the car would run into Goku, but it would, like, the car would break and Goku would be like, oh, what was that? That's how my dog was. But then, like, 90 years later, she just got too old. But it's okay, though, because, you know, she's hanging out with Beethoven. Or maybe she's, like, hanging out with Old Yeller. Maybe they, like, hooked up or something. Alright, so we get the Waterland fabric. Waterland. Now I want to go to, like, the water park or something. I want to, like, go down one of those big water slides. Do you guys like the big, giant, tall water slides? Those are, like, the best. The only thing that's bad about them is sometimes you'll go down a slide, and it was, like, somebody who didn't know what they were doing was, like, putting the joints together because it's not smooth, so you'll, like, run across, like, a little patch and it'll just, like, gas your back up, and it's like, oh, the worst, I'm never going down one of these slides again. And then your friend will be like, look, there's an even bigger slide that there's a loop-de-loop, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'll go on that. Because you don't want to look like a dork because you're at the water park, and when you're at the water park, there's bikinis everywhere, so you can't look like a chump. Even, like, if your back is all, like, cut in half and it's all bleeding, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm not scared of anything. And they're like, dude, you should probably get that checked out. I'm like, no, I'm going down the water slide so I can see more bikinis. Alright, so, let's go. Mara, This is why you're never gonna win the race, Mara, because you stop in the middle of it and you're just like, so tired. Just wait until you get across the finish line, girl. Come on, you're never gonna win like this. Do you ever see Olympic athletes do this? Like, they're almost to the finish line and then they just stop like 2 feet away. They're like, oh, must catch my breath. No! You wait until you cross the finish line and then you start gasping for air. That's what the pros do. You can't cry at the finish line either. Nobody's going to give you sympathy. Since we saw you, you were like leading the race, but you just stop. So nobody's going to feel bad for a quitter. People like to see a winner. Like, at least if you would have given it your best shot, they'd have said, look at Mara. She's not the fastest, but she gives it her all. She's got heart. We can believe in her. But now they just don't. Alright, so we get the Jolly Roger fabric, so we can be pirates. Even though pirates, are pirates cool? Pirates are kind of cool, I guess. They're not as cool as if I could be a knight or a pirate, I'd pick a knight, because knights are awesome, and I get seasick. I hope I don't get seasick in this level, because we're going to have to do it all underwater, so I'm going to have to, like, perfect my breaststroke, even though I don't know how to do it. I just wanted to say the word breast at least once in the Let's Play, and now I got to say it twice. And so I guess you should say that word in pairs because they come in pairs and not. Alright, I'm done. I'm done being me. No, I'm not done being me. I'm still going to be me because that's all I can be. Can't you see? That's all the rhymes that I have that end with the E vowel sound. Yes, okay, we're done. Dr. Seuss would be proud. And that didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I don't need to make sense to be fast. I don't need to make any sense to kick your butt, Mara. What? And how come Mara didn't put on like a hot bikini or something? She was swimming with us. I guess she was... Ooh, wait. Mara was skinny dipping. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Man, I should have like been checking her out. Because look at that. That square frame. That's hot. That's what I look for. Like, I'm not so much into curvy girls, but square girls, yes. Like SpongeBob in female form. That's what does it for me. And don't act like you don't feel the same way, fellas, because I know how you are. You're like, oh, I don't really go for squares, but you do. You think squares are hot, just like me. Even the ladies out there like squares. Ladies love squares. Like the other day, I was talking to this girl, and she was like, yo, is that a Rubik's Cube in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? I was like, nah, that's a Rubik's Cube. And she was like, oh, that's good, because it'd have been oddly shaped if it was something else. And I'd be like, well... you know, it's all about the girth. No, alright, so let's proceed through snowy fields, and I'll stop saying stuff that's not appropriate for any age or any location. We made it to the goal, and that's appropriate. It's always appropriate to beat Mara and throw that success logo right over her face. That little title screen, the motion title just comes in and like whacks her across the face and says, ooh, like it's bad enough to lose every race, but every single time this big success banner is just hung right over top of your face to add insult to injury. Alright, so let's get the Snow Mountain fabric so we can add it to our growing collection of fabric. And then, one of these days, like the last mission, you thought Yin Yarn was the final boss of this game? No. We have to do something very cool in the final boss of this game. We have to actually take all of the fabric that we have collected throughout this game, and like Nintendo actually sends you the actual squares of fabric, and then you have 60 seconds to knit it into the world's greatest quilt. And if you do that, that's the only way you get 100% completion. So yeah, you might not see 100% run on this NinBuzz Let's Play. No, you don't have to do that. And you will see 100% complete run as soon as we finish up Mara and all her stuff. And why am I getting beads? We're losing! Oh, that's right. That's why we're getting the beads. Because Mara, she's gonna stop. Even though she has the lead, she doesn't want to keep the lead. She has no incentive to win. But really, I don't like being in second place. It makes me feel bad. Alright, so the key to this level, just go to weighted form. Even if you're like way behind, weighted form is going to take the lead. Because we fall much faster than her. Because she's like all light and skinny, so it takes her a while to fall down. Kirby, on the other hand, eats everything in sight, so he's fat. And that's why he can fall down faster. It's simple physics, really, and that's what I aim to do in these Let's Plays. Like, people ask me, like, NintendoLP, why'd you get into Let's Plays? It's because I want to share my love and knowledge for science. So there you go, free science lesson, and free knit fabric, but only for me, not for you. You can like vicariously have the knit fabric like by watching me, but at the end of the day, I am keeping that knit fabric, okay? That's mine. Don't even look at it, okay? If I even get a whiff, like a rumor is going around that you are trying to take my knit fabric, it's on, man. I'm gonna get Buster over there. to like make a movie of it while Meta Knight slashes you with a sword and then all sorts of other crazy stuff happens. Alright, so Mara's like way behind. She's like, I'm just gonna walk for a little while. Alright, back to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to get frozen. I'll get too cocky there for a second. Yeah, we're like bobsled Kirby now, so there's no way we can lose. Alright, so if I was like faster, I probably could have like hopped over across all of those, but whatever. Let's go ahead over these windmills. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was close. I almost lost again. That was like the second closest she's ever got to win. Like, she just snuck up on me. I was like playing around. I was just walking. I was chilling out. I was like, no way Mara can win. Then she almost did. So I think I'm going to end the video off here before I like actually lose, because I don't want that to happen. So next time, we'll be back with some more Mara races. Let's get this fabric real quick. The Snowland fabric. See you guys then for more Kirby's Epic Yarn.